Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to give you guys 10 awesome shows to watch on Netflix. So let's get started. So I compiled a list of 10 different shows that I like to watch and that were my personal favorites on Netflix. Some are older, some are newer. There's a lot of there's some reality TV shows, there's some crime shows, there's some drama shows. So hopefully a little bit of something for everything. I don't have any anime, sorry. It's just not really into that right now. Maybe one day, but just not on this list. All right, so to get started, number 1, Blacklist. Blacklist was like a next level crime show for me. It was just so eye-opening, and everything in the show was so the different situations they had to face were so extreme, and it was just a lot of shock factor, but it was also really interesting to watch. It's basically about a fugitive who is really high up in the criminal world, and he is basically snitching. He's basically working with the government to catch other criminals, but he's still a criminal himself, and he's still doing his little thing in the criminal world, but he just got the FBI in his back pocket, and they just out here kind of saving the world, because the criminals that he's taken down are also top tier criminals that are doing big wild stuff. So it's a really interesting show, really fun to watch. Don't want to ruin too much for you guys. You guys should definitely check it out. Blacklist, definitely 10 out of 10. The next show on my list, oh yeah, I have my list right here. So, if you guys see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. The next show on my list is Greenleaf. So Greenleaf is a new show that I watch. It's about 3 seasons. I binge watch that show in maybe a week. It's very binge worthy. Drama is about kind of a church family. They have a whole bunch of kids, really big family, and it's just kind of about the drama in the family, the corruptness in the church. It's a whole bunch of drama. If you like drama and you like plot twists, things that you didn't see coming, things is just did that just happen? This is definitely the show for you. I'm not going to spoil it too much. So definitely check out Greenleaf if you're into stuff like that. Number 3 is a newer, more popular one. It's going around now. Love is Blind. Love is Blind was kind of a reality dating show. People were put in little rooms. They couldn't see the other person, and they had to try to build an emotional connection without the physical. And then after they decided they built that emotional bond, they get married. I know, crazy. So it was really fun to watch and see how that went, all the ups and downs of these 4-day relationships. Kind of crazy. I know season 2 and 3 is coming out, so if you already watched season 1, look forward to season 2 or 3, and if you haven't, definitely check it out. Number 4, All American. All American is kind of like a sports show. It's around the sport of football, and it's about teenagers in high school. So it's a teen drama, kind of, sort of, but again, the plot twist, the backstories, things like that are really different from other shows, I would say. The main character is a boy named Spencer. He's going between houses so that he can play football in this rich little neighborhood where he's not from, and he's actually from this kind of poor neighborhood, and he's trying to balance that, and then he's dealing with his dad who's kind of all over the place. So there's a lot going on. If you're into that type of stuff, definitely check out All American. Number 5, so this is an older one, but it's an oldie but a goodie, especially if you're into crime shows. So this is Criminal Minds, which is on Netflix, which has a million seasons and definitely binge worthy. I have to take breaks because some episodes are all right, so I take a year break and then I come back to it. But Criminal Minds is kind of about an FBI team that kind of deal with behavior analysis on different criminals, and they try to figure out why the criminal is doing it, but also they're doing this in real time as they're trying to catch the criminal, and then they figure it all out, catch the criminal. It's a great great storyline, different scenarios every single episode. Like, it's really cool what they come up with. So if you're into stuff like that, it's definitely one for you. Number 6. So this show, season 2 recently came out. The show is called You, right? It stars everyone's favorite Gossip Girl King. So You is about a guy who kind of stalks this girl. Well, season 1 he stalks this girl. They get in a relationship, and then he kills her. Crazy. And then the second season is kind of like the same thing, except the girl he meets in season 2 is like also on his level of like craziness. So like it's a fun watch. I don't really like how it plays on, you know, stalking and stuff like that, but like once you know, try to get past that, it's alright. It's a decent show to watch if you're into stuff like that. But I definitely think the storyline is cute and it flows well, so definitely give that a watch if that's something you're into. Number 7. So this is a new one, right? This one came out like a week ago. Too Hot to Handle, right? Too Hot to Handle is a reality television show. It's not even really it's a dating show. It is, but they're doing a twist to the contestants when they came on the show. And you know, that twist kind of threw everybody for a loop. But I definitely think the show kind of like reveals a lot about society today. And I don't know if everybody took that from the show, but that's definitely something that I took from the show. The drama, the plot twist, you know, every reality show and game show, dating show has like drama. So it's definitely kind of like that. But it was a fun watch. Definitely binge watched it. Probably shouldn't have. It wasn't even that deep, but if you're into stuff like that, definitely check out Too Hot to Handle. Number 8. Okay, so this is like 3 different shows, but it's kind of like a series, and they all a spin-off, and they all play off each other. So Vampire Diaries, The Legacies, and The Originals. So I watched Vampire Diaries first, which is like great. Love it. It's great. If you haven't watched Vampire Diaries, what are you doing? But no, Legacies is the newer one. It's the more recent one, with the like now generation of vampires, and then The Originals is like the oldest one with the older generation of vampires, and then Vampire Diaries is kind of like in the middle, but you can also like watch that on your own. They basically all tie off of each other, and I like the way it does that. It's really cool how the creators did that. But it's a great show. Plenty of seasons to binge watch, and plot twists along the way. So much stuff is going on. It's like entirely too much. But it's a good show to watch. So if you're into stuff like that, check those 3 shows out. But I would recommend watching Originals before you watch Legacies, because it just makes more sense. Number 9, we're almost done. Number 9, Black Mirror. So Black Mirror has different episodes on Netflix, and then the shows just make you think, you know. And I like shows that make me think about the world and think about things and stuff like that. And Black Mirror really just like takes you into a different dimension and like a different world, and makes you think like how would you fit into that, or how would that work in this type of society. And like it's just the things they come up with are really creative. And if you like to think and like to just explore different possibilities, you know, Black Mirror is definitely a show that you would love. So check that out. And last but not least, number 10, Rain. So this show is about like it's set in Europe, and it's about kind of like I'm about to say dynasties. We're not in, anyways, different monarchies. I think that's right. Different like king and queen kingdoms. Different kingdoms. That's what we'll say. Different kingdoms. And it just kind of, it shows you how, I don't want to say medieval times. I don't even know why I'm trying to use scientific language. Like, it basically shows you how kings and queens used to live back then. And I don't know about the 100% realism, but it definitely gives you a better insight than, you know, like, than what you had before. But also has a lot of drama. It's kind of like it starts off with a brother, you know, with the girl fighting over the 2 brothers type of thing. but like tied in with, you know, all the princessy and queen stuff. Like it's not something that I would have like thought that I would like, but then once I started watching it, I was like, oh, like this is cute, you know. I kind of want to watch the next episode and see what's going on. So it's definitely worth the watch for sure. So that completes my list of shows. Definitely comment down below if you've seen some of these shows, or comment down some shows that you love to watch on Netflix, and we can all just share different shows so we can have something to watch. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.